when you look at just the wickets tally, and very often he had more wickets than Ravichandran Ashwin. But just Ashwin's presence, being the leader of the pack with the expectation, just the job becomes doubly difficult. Plus his batting in the series at crucial time got 100 as well. There were some other contenders. There were some batsmen because this was more a bowler series. But in the end, you've got to go with Ashwin.
The wickets, yes, bowling's been brilliant, but to go with the Test match 100 as well in the series, under pressure, Axar Patel's been outstanding in support, but it has to be Ashwin for me.
Has to be Rishabh Pant, and I remember saying at the time as well, and maintaining that this was his second great test, and he played a second great test innings in under 2 months. So if you've seen a great test innings, you've got to acknowledge that as the performance of the series as well.
For me, that was outstanding Test match batting on a surface which had spin, but he was in full control all the way through. But some real a blend of everything that you need to have a good Test match career. The fact that you're reverse sweeping one of the greatest seamers of all time over the slips with the second new ball has to be right up there as the wow moment. I mean, there has been a few, but that for me was something that when you sat there watching it, I think everyone didn't see that coming. It was an amazing moment.
I would say Ben Stokes getting Virat Kohli out in the fashion that he did in the last innings of that series, just to produce that kind of a delivery on a pitch like this, and to get Virat Kohli out like this with bounce and seam on Indian pitch in India was really a wow moment.
I think Dom Bess has really struggled in this fourth Test match, and it's been, as a supporter and someone who you've got a lot of sympathy for, but I think that was quite hard. Certainly watching him bowl in this fourth Test match, it was a tough viewing.
Johnny Bairstow playing that shot straight to Rohit Sharma on a turning pitch, knowing that a fielder is right there. If I was a batsman and with that kind of field, and if I played that kind of a shot, that's exactly what I would want to happen to me. Just watching two young players, against the run of play, stitching a massive partnership together. That final session on day 2 post-tea, Washington Sundar and Rishabh Pant, is something that I think we'll take as a memory from this series.
Looking back, the second session on day 1, the partnership of Root and Sibley, to back that period of time, 200-run partnership through that afternoon. For England, it didn't get any better than that or anything close. So I'd say that from an English fan. Lots from an India point of view, but that would be mine from an English supporter.
Inclusion of Washington Sundar, which was interesting because there was Kuldeep Yadav, one of the front runners, once you decided to have 3 spinners, but because of his batting ability, he got the nod, and in the end, you've seen what kind of batting contribution that he's made. So I would say that would be the one.
For me, just the selection of Axar Patel and the start of his career. I think the first Test match, I think it just showed without him there, England was so much more comfortable. So I think his involvement in the Test series just changed the whole dynamics of it so quickly, and his and Ashwin's partnership was just too good for England.